Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Diablo 3. This is the continuation of my free time series where I play games in my free time and try to have a good time. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? We have a greater keystone rank 38 in our inventory. By far and above the farthest I've ever taken this character. Prior to, our escapades throughout the course of, progressing this particular keystone, the farthest we've gone is 30. I've made some more changes to my character. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit with things that I think are strong. I just rolled all of the blood shards we've gotten in the last few videos for a Firebird's Eye. I was rolling them on sources, and I actually got an ancient. I was looking for one of these, so I got one of these too, so that's good. We can use that in a different build later on, but I did get another Firebird's Eye, which is part of the Firebird set. So I took out the shoulders that we had in the last video that was doing the AoE, and we now can die 2 times without taking a real death because of the Firebird set. And I have switched out the furnace, obviously, because we are using a single-hand weapon with a source. I switched out the furnace for the Serpent's Sparker. I haven't used this in a video yet. What it's going to allow us to do is summon in 2 of these Mammoth Hydras. These guys were hitting for about 1 million damage a second in the last video. I'm not too sure what they're going to be doing this video, but I'm very interested to find out. They were probably hitting harder than that if I stacked up Arcane Dynamo correctly, but I'm not good enough at the game to do that consistently. Alright, rank 38. Rank 38, 38. Alright, we're just going to start out laying down a Hydra, clumping these guys up. I like it. Good results already. Fantastic results already. And the simple fact that I don't have to constantly be kiting back to a Hydra is pretty damn impressive. We're behind the timer somehow, because they expect me to be like a fucking greased lightning in this shit. Apparently when I'm tired I swear more. I don't know where that comes from. I apologize, but you know what? If we can keep controlling the enemies like this, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm not confident enough to like switch back out to force weapon or anything. I think we need that extra defense. But this seems like a pretty damn solid setup. Pretty damn solid. I like it. Alright, some things I'm noticing already. I can lay down a Hydra, then lay down a Blizzard, and by the time the Blizzard ends, I can lay down another Hydra. So if I'm really paying attention to my stacks, we can get double Arcane Dynamo Hydras out. And you can see those guys are hitting for about 20 million on those crits. That could be very strong. Speed Pylon's certainly going to help things. The timer is eluding me a little bit, so I'm just going to use the Speed Pylon and go for clumps of enemies. Now remember, I'm very vulnerable here, so we do need to be careful. We have a blue pack on the other side of this. So we have double Arcane Dynamo Hydras. Oh yeah. If those guys weren't shielding, they'd be dead already. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And with that, we're ahead of the timers. Alright, yellow pack here. They have shields too. It's like they don't want me to finish this particular rift. Alright, just gonna try to dodge these projectiles as best I can. If we get caught in that ice crap, we are definitely dead. I'll try to freeze these guys in the fire trail. That was going okay. That was going okay. We'll just reposition out of this. You know what? Let's move the Hydras over here. They're not going to be as strong as the ones I laid down over there, but they cleared that out no problem. We'll grab these orbs and keep on keeping on. We're a little bit ahead of the timer. I'm not going to say we have a ton of room, but we can certainly finish in this allotted time for sure. We certainly can. If I hurry. I guess that's worth adding in before we do the next cut. If I hurry. Alright, blue pack. Fire chains and shielding. Everything in here is shielding. I'm starting to get the common theme. But you know what? These hydras are drilling right through him, man. I did die there. Oh, and I died again. Are they molten? No, then why'd I die? I'm not even sure what killed me there. Rest in peace, hardcore character. Guys, there's a very good reason I don't play hardcore. I am not good at this game. Alright, one down. I seriously have no idea what killed me. Alright, the shield's gone. Let's jump in with Blink. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, we're still making good time. We have a power pylon pretty early on here. I hope I don't regret saving that for a boss or something. But I'm going to try to cover some ground with this power pylon. It's almost gone already, though. So I'm just going to hope and pray that that kills off the majority of those enemies. I do not have teleport. I'm wondering if it's going to be worth swapping out Illusionist for one of my other passives. I don't know which one I would swap out, but I just don't feel like I can cover enough ground in these sometimes. And I know that would definitely help. Alright, that was the Firebird death. So we need to be a little careful. Here comes a blue pack with reflect damage. The good thing about these Hydras as well is they're not going to be reflecting damage back onto me. It's going to be pure damage output. Alright, let's get some more. Oh, let's get some more Hydras down. There's one. Just stacking the dynamo away from these guys. There's two. And that should kill them off. Oh, they teleport. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Let's keep moving. Oh. I think there's a blue pack at the top of the screen, but I was just annihilated. Alright, that was our first real death, I think. So let's go ahead. We have a narrow hallway here. That's... Oh, God. Oh, God. Yes, a shield pylon. Oh, my goodness, yes. Alright, we need to go over here while we still have this shield, get this blue pack on us, and set them up for a death in the hallway. We want to keep them in the hallway. So that's two Arcane Dynamo Hydras down, and then we're just going to spam Blizzard on top of these dudes. And that's going to give us a beautiful, beautiful buffer on this timer. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, no. Alright. I thought I was dealing with this yellow pack okay. I don't know, I still might be alright. Healing orb there, let's freeze them in place. The problem is they're very aggressive. Ugh. And having all these jailing effects on the ground does make this difficult. One thing about this build is the fact that you cannot have those immunity amulets that most other classes rely on. Because you need your boot slot to increase the damage of your meteors. But at the same time, we're going to spawn the Guardian soon. But at the same time, you know, with those immunity amulets, you're only immune to one element at a time, and you never know what you're going to be going up against. So it's a little bit of an RNG element there, which I don't really like. At least with this particular setup, it's consistent. I know when I'm screwed, you know? I know when, like, I shouldn't stand in things. Alright, let's just... we did find a dead end. But I think if we kill off this stuff... Oh, I thought it was going to spawn the Guardian. We're going to get him any second. There's less than 4 minutes left on our timer right now. So this is only going to take this up to 39. Remember, my in-game goal here is 40. So we're still very, very, very close. All right, here's one. Let's stack up the Arcane Dynamo. There's two. And then we're just going to try to keep this guy crowd-controlled right here with Blizzards and Teleports. That's our only plan. Blizzards and Teleports. It's going pretty well. Oh, I think we died. Yeah, we did. Okay. We need another Dynamo Hydra. So there we go. Let's get one more. And then back to Blizzards and Teleports. Not a bad setup. Not a bad setup at all. It's a little elusive, though. Ouch. Let's go ahead and die on top of him. Why not? This is going to summon in the Meteor. Oh, I immediately died again, though, because he was standing in poison. That's a little unfortunate. 15 seconds on the cooldown. We are going to have 3 deaths again before we're dead. How's our timer doing over here? 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. That's plenty of time. All right, let's get up. Here we go, here we go. Get out of that poison AoE. Start stacking the dynamo. There's 1. And 2. Now we're just going to freeze him in place. Try to stun him in place, freeze him in place. Get out of his AoE. We got him, man. 38 has been completed. Yeah, we got it. Perfect. Not bad at all. Oh, man. They're just throwing legendaries at us now. Man, this is the difficulty. I think we got 200 and something blood shards for that. All right, the next one is 39. The next one is 39. I'm going to go in with the same setup. I feel good about this setup. I feel like this is one of the best setups I've had. Oh, I like this setup so far. We have long hallways. We can lay hydras down in and hope for the best. I think I just got hit 1 time for the majority of my health bar, though, so we are definitely going to have to be careful. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, we are going to have to be careful. Oh, first yellow right out of the gate, too. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm so frightened. Oh, I'm going to die. All right, there was my first death. Paragon level 200, baby girl. What you know about that? There's my second death. All right, first yellow down. And we are ahead of the timer ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. My God, if any of these guys hit me, I just die. I just absolutely die. And the problem is they're leaping on top of me. Oh, conduit, beautiful. Maybe I should have saved this for the boss, I don't really know. God, the conduit's barely touching these guys. Crap. Oh, no. All right, it's almost over. All right, we're going to blink out. We're going to set up our hydras. Oh, no, they have mortars. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lock them down. Gotta lock them down. We can't let them cast. Because if they keep casting, there's going to be too much arcane crap on the ground. Just keep spamming Blizzard. Might help if I actually aimed it at them. We need more hydras. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Dude, I have no idea how I lived through that at all. No idea. Alright, I have to go to the next level. We are making good progress there. Or decent progress there. But I was stuck in a position where we were fighting nothing but enemies that jumped directly on top of me. And I can't deal with that. They were just simply dealing too much damage with their initiate. Oh god, and it's still going on. Maybe I need to incorporate slow time into my build or something. And just stand in that orb, so when they jump in... So when they jump into the orb, at least they're slowed and I might be able to dodge their attack. We do have one more death before we're actually dead. If we incorporate slow time into our build, we're also going to have to incorporate the bracers that reduce damage based on enemies that are stunned nearby. Because slow time would have to replace our energy tornado thing. Which would mean we can't clump guys up anymore. There's our death. God, these guys hit insanely hard. Alright, we got a yellow pack here. Ah. I had to go back to town to repair. My gear wasn't broken, but if I got in a situation where I was fighting someone and died a couple times, and then my gear broke, I definitely would not be able to finish this in time. Definitely would not be able to. There is a power pylon here. We did find ourselves a yellow pack. I'm just gonna keep focusing on stacking the arcane dynamo and laying down these more powerful hydras. The yellow pack just happens to be one of the enemies that has an insane amount of block, but once he gets taken out of that, he becomes very vulnerable. So I'm going to try to CC him as much as we can. I'm getting owned, though. Like, absolutely owned. He is going to burrow under, which means he's going to get back in that block state. Yeah, I don't want to use the power pylon on him if I don't have to. Then again, what the fuck else am I going to do with the power pylon? Let's grab it. Make sure he dies. He died very quickly. And try to just push through this as fast as possible. We don't have long with the power pylon. We don't have long at all. Unfortunately, these enemies are not ones that are going to die super duper quick either. Oh, we had a good clump there and I just ruined it. Oh no. Dude, this is some great density all of a sudden. I hope it keeps up. This is some phenomenal density. Oh, we have a blue pack. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is looking good. Oh my god, this blue pack is getting deleted. I just died there. Let's stay out of that frozen stuff. Alright, alright. Let's back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Out of the frozen. Let's freeze them in the Hydra. Oh my god, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And all of a sudden, I have some faith in the remainder of this. Speed pylon is at least going to get me moving in the right direction. Please let me blink through that. Fantastic. Oh yes, we can still do this. We can still do this. We just need to get this boss to spawn as soon as humanly possible. And we're going to be in a great spot. A phenomenal spot. Oh, look at this density right when we needed it, too. Right when we needed it. Oh, thank you so much, RNG Jesus. RNG Jesus. Is that enough? We need a little bit more. We need a little bit more for the boss. I'm just spamming everything. Okay, okay, okay. Rift Guardian is way off on some other part of the map that I haven't even been to yet. We got this, though. We got this. Thank goodness for the speed pylon, am I right? Alright, here comes the first Arcane Dynamo. Here's the second. And now we just crowd control. Now we just crowd control. Let's move him back in the proper direction here. We need more Hydras. That's alright. That was an okay death. We needed that death to spawn the Hydras. Try to stun him. He seems to be immune to stun. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, he did a lot of damage. What do we got? 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes to do this. Alright, double Hydras are back out. Let's dodge those meteors. Nicely done. Gonna keep trying to freeze. That's my only priority. I do not want him attacking me. As you can see, the freeze doesn't always work. I did heal there, which saved me a death. I healed at like the perfect moment. We're just gonna relocate a little bit. Get the Hydras back out. That's double Hydras on him. We have less than a minute remaining. And it looks like that's gonna be enough. It looks like this is, well, if he stands on him. Come on, we need more Hydras. Here we go. Freeze him. That was a death. But we got it. 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 Man, these are getting close. These are getting real close. If that density didn't pick up towards the end there, I would have been screwed. Greater Rift 40. Oh no. Oh no. Greater Rift 40. Are we gonna do it tonight? It's almost 7 in the morning. Oh, let's see what we got. Anything good? Not looking too promising on any of this. All right. Well, that is going to be it for me today. I'm losing my voice because I'm tired. Oh, man. We are right on the precipice, aren't we? We are right there. This could go either way. If we get a good rift with good density, we could clear level 40. I almost wish I did face cam in this series, because if you could see the smile on my face, you would know the anticipation is real. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to attempt Greater Rift 40 in tomorrow's video, or whenever the next video is. It might be tomorrow, it might not be. I haven't decided yet. Okay, bye.